Hello, this is B-Rod, and today I'm going to review LEGO Bionicle, Lord of Skull Spiders. It's set number 70790. It's for ages 8 to 14, and it contains 145 pieces. In fact, he's the largest set part-wise for this wave, not price-wise, though. And it says LEGO Bionicle, and it shows the Mask of Creation. There's the Lord of Skull Spiders and the gold mask of Skull Spiders, which is also available in solid gold, and Roa has it now. I entered in the contest, but I did not win anything, actually. There's a picture of the mask. It shows his function of grabbing and crushing and all that stuff. It shows a little comic on the back, which is actually exclusive to him. You can't get it anywhere else. Not even on the website, last I knew. Here's the instruction manual. It shows the same picture. Here he is all completed on step 39. Shows the part count. Shows the same picture as was on the exclusive Tahu masks packaging. Shows all the Toa and the gold masks and the Mask of Creation. It shows an advertisement for Ninjago and its new wave, which I'm not sure if it's available in the US or not yet, but looks pretty cool. It shows one of the Serpentine guys, like Anacondre, and it shows some of the sets. And there's an advertisement for Lego Club. And once again, Lloyd is on the back. So these are all the pieces. There's mostly Technic, though it uses a few old pieces from Bionicle, like these ball joints with an axle through all of it, and the Glotorian necks. As far as new pieces go, you have the printed black chest plate with the Lord of Skull Spiders face on it, and you have the gold Mask of Skull Spiders, which is just a retooled Skull Spider body in a exclusive color. Also, you get a bunch of these Technic beams in trans orange, and there's this piece right here, which is really useful for mocking and stuff, especially if you like Technic. So I'm going to build him, and I'll be back. So here's the Lord of Skull Spiders all built together. He has about 3 functions, and he comes with the golden Mask of Skull Spiders, which is exclusive to this set. I tried to win the solid gold version of the mask, but as you already know, I did not win it. Roa did, and her mock was well deserving of the mask. So anyways, this mask is used to telepathically control the Skull Spiders. Here is a generic Skull Spider, a silver one. I can't remember what the power is for this. I'm thinking it's speed, but I'm not sure. Don't take my word on that. So yeah, it uses this. The mask is actually the body piece, but in a different color. So yeah, he's a lot larger than the average Skull Spider, and he has more legs and eyes. So anyways, here he is. He features articulation in his lower on his feet, but that's about it. Unless you count armor, but his head sort of can move to like the side a little bit, but anyways, one of his first functions is, well, he has a moving jaw. Both parts can actually move separately, as you can see. Second is that you can pick up one of the new Kanohi masks with his front legs. See? Ta-da! Also, he can crush a character. I have the Protector of Ice over there, seeing as at the moment he's, well, besides little Mr. Skull Spider over here, and Lord of Skull Spiders, he is the only figure I have from the line. So if you, well, the new wave, I should say. So if you, raise him up and press this, just like the other one, you can crush. Just attempt to crush him. There. And yeah. Yep, he popped his mask off, which yeah, now he's kind of fumbled and stuff. Also, you can put the golden mask of Skull Spiders on a figure that actually has this kind of head rather than a small armor piece with a printed chest and some other bits on it, or rather than a molded piece on a Skull Spider. You can give him golden mask of Skull Spiders. Now I gotta situate him so I can actually show it on him, so that'll take a minute. So here he is with the golden mask of Skull Spiders. He looks rather creepy. In fact, he reminds me of something out of Alien with this mask on. In fact, speaking of Alien, I might end up reviewing the Alien action figure. If you've read my, if you like pay attention to my comments on YouTube at all, I mentioned that I have an Alien action figure in a video that I never posted. That was a review on the Gekula. I mentioned that I couldn't find the dome piece, but eventually once I did, I'd review him. Well, right now I don't know where the figure is, or the box, or the dome, so it might be a while until I review him, but I do eventually plan on reviewing him. So yeah, as far as pros and cons on the Lord of Skull Spiders, he looks pretty cool. He has a nice consistent color scheme for the most part, consisting of black, trans reddish orange, and some white spikes and stuff. He also has blue pins and red pins, and yellow gears, and some other red and gray and dark gray accents, but they don't detract much, and I think the red axles actually fit in rather well with the color scheme, seeing as now trans reddish orange and red are being paired up for the fire sets, and it doesn't look that bad compared to some sets. So yeah, and also his eyes are red anyways. Sorry about that. Also, he's got a nice build, relatively complicated build, and he's a good parts pack, even though he does have a decent amount of exclusive stuff to him, because if you're a Technic builder, he's got a great amount of parts, and if you're just a standard CCBS builder, well, he does come with a decent amount of CCBS parts too. In fact, he even has some old Bionicle pieces like the Glatorian necks, and well, you can sort of see it right there. One of the one of the ball joints with an axle through it, well, an axle hole through it. So yeah, the cons are, also another pro would be is the fact that this function right here actually serves multiple purposes, and he has a moving jaw, which isn't always the most common thing, and he's very reminiscent of the Rahi from 2001, and a little bit of Visorak here and there in his appearance. Ooh, I just realized one of the spikes went down. Cons are, well, he doesn't have much articulation. His function's a little bit questionable. It's not a bad one, but it would have been nicer if he had a walking function rather than a crushing and grabbing function, but it's a personal preference. Also would have been nice if well, it would have been kind of nice if he came with a skull spider, but he has a really large part count, and he has an exclusive mask to sort of compensate for that, and he's a bad guy, but I don't know. But with him in the accessory pack, if you end up collecting all the sets, you get like a total of 14 skull spiders, including their big old boss, who's pretty much the main bad guy for the first wave, though he's not the main bad guy. The main bad guy is Makuta, but Lord of Skull Spiders serves as the main bad guy for the first wave. So yeah, that's been my review of the Lord of Skull Spiders. Next, I will be reviewing a mock. It's not my own mock, it's somebody else's, but it's called an Ice Bear, and, well, it's a Rahi. We'll see what I'm talking about in the next review, so yeah. When I get the Protector of Fire and the accessory pack, I'll make reviews of those two, along with reviews of the Fire Ousel and the Magma Fox. So, see you next time.